Feast, and welcome to Ship of Fools, a nautical D&D actual play podcast. My name is Hannah McLean, and I am, as always...
Welcome, travelers, back once more to the land of...
Wow, Andy just died.
Greetings, loved ones. Welcome to my winter Blunderland. That's right, I have tied up Hannah and Andy. I have left Taylor unrestrained for reasons that I don't fully understand either.
Traitor!
But I'm DMing this time around, so buckle your seatbelts, because it's about to get disastrously messy. If you notice anything that's going horribly wrong in the rules, don't tell me. All right. It's wintertime on the continent, and you know what that means. Snow piles up, halls get decked, the wizard schools all go on holiday break, and the little mountain town of Reverie is absolutely inundated with vacationing tourists. Reverie is a picturesque seasonal town full of gingerbread rental cottages, après-ski cafes, and cute little shops that sell oddly specific things like olive oil only and yet somehow turn a profit. The number one attraction in this town, however, is the eponymous Reverie Mountain Resort, a luxurious and exclusive destination featuring 5-star dining, an award-winning spa, and well-groomed facilities for every winter sport you could think of. It is, frankly, sickening. But to one of you, it's home. Freezy! It's the crack of dawn. You've been up for hours because you don't actually sleep. And you...
Happy birthday!
You are ready.
That's my morning ritual.
You're ready to start your workday as the assistant programming director and de facto mascot of the Reverie Mountain Resort. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Freezy.
Pleasure to meet you all. My name's Freezy T. Snowman. The T stands for the. I am, as you may be able to tell by looking at me, an animated snowman. Some kids built me a few years ago, and one of them somehow got their hands on a magic hat that brought me to life. And honestly, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. Because now I get to be alive and do stuff, you know?
It's almost like Andy was upset when we skipped the snowman last year.
You're excited because you get to be alive? So untrue, Worsty. My God.
I'm also an ice sculpture instructor.
Wow.
True.
Wow.
That seems almost kind of perverse.
Okay, I don't come to where you work and tell you how to do your job.
Freezy the Snowman with 2 E's, incidentally. Big Stallion fan.
Oh, I thought you meant in Freezy, and I was like, yeah?
No, it's like Timo the Chalamet.
My European cousin is Frise the Snowman.
No, that's Frise the Lettuce Man. Anyways.
And for the record, I am probably what you're picturing. I'm about 6 foot tall, made entirely of snow. My eyes are made out of coal, and I'm wearing a black top hat.
Wow.
Otherwise nude.
That's exactly what I was picturing.
I mean, yes, actually, I am otherwise nude.
Actually, question, do you have legs?
Yes.
Okay.
I look exactly like Frosty in the animated Frosty.
Who?
Okay. But this is, of course, Freezy, legally distinct.
Yes.
Speaking of legal distinctions.
Oh, so actually, I also am wearing a scarf.
Whore.
But you're made of snow.
And there's an unlit corncob pipe jammed in my mouth at all times.
Speaking of legal distinction, it is about to get loud as the brothers of Beta Alpha Lambda and the sisters of Theta Iota Tau have just arrived for their annual winter break retreat. Everybody is all bundled up in cashmere couture, but Megan, you're plenty warm as you are. Tell us a little about yourself.
Yeah, my name's Megan, and I just really love the snow so much. I'm so enthusiastic to be here. Please don't tell my sorority sisters, or especially the fraternity guys, that actually, I'm a little bit nervous about this. I am, of course, made partially of fire. My hair, for one, is long and looks like it is made of literal fire. Kind of warm to the touch, as is my red skin. But I am, I've got my cute little cashmere sweater. I'm maybe a little bit too hot in it. But I look good, which is the important part here. Exactly. And it is especially important that I look good because Jason is here and he promised that he would show me some snowboarding tricks this weekend. And so that is what I am here for. The snowboarding tricks.
Absolutely. Pleasure to meet you, Megan. Speaking of our good friend Jason, high above the resort, at the top of an untouched double black diamond trail, GoPro mounted stands Matt J, Matt D, Jason, and the goat of all goats. Or so this dashing young satyr thinks of himself. Travis, my boy, tell me a little bit about yourself.
All right, so here's what's up. You said the mountain's untouched. I say it's untouched as of yet. Am I right, Matt?
Yeah! That was all of the Mats at once. There's many of them.
Yeah, man, that's what untouched means, bro.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dog. Grip it and rip it, my guy.
And Jason, too, right? Jay, my man.
Hi, I'm Jason.
Yeah, so, I just figure, taking a break from competition for a while, I thought it'd be real fine to just, chill out on a mountain that's for, the casuals.
Yeah, absolutely. You're, totally gracing the civilians with your, tubular presence.
No. I mean, I'm just gonna do my own thing, But, yeah, so Travis, Todd Tumnus, or Triple T as he goes by,
Triple T?
Yeah, that's right. He is currently on a snowboard, about to rip down the mountain. Looks like your typical just a typical dude, I've got a little bit of a shaggy flow. I'm growing out my mustache, by the way. I think it's going really well.
Yeah, dude, looks totally sick.
I opted out of the goatee because my friends, I don't know, they went a little too hard on the haha goatee. Haha, you're gonna have a goatee, and I like to keep it sort of I don't know, I like to keep people on their toes. I like to shake it up a little bit. So yeah, I mean, not much to it, dude.
Do it to it, Travis. Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, he's got goat legs, by the way. It may have been mentioned that Travis is a satyr, so I
have a question.
Yeah?
I would like to know what the shoe situation is.
Oh, those are his hooves, you bitch.
Wow. The snow, all right.
Because he is a satyr and he is blessed with a beautifully shaggy lower half, Travis doesn't need snow pants and, in fact, doesn't like to wear them because they tend to limit his movements. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
And who needs boots when you've got hooves,
So, between the party, we have an outfit and a half between the three of us.
Oh, yeah. I do cover up on top most of the time.
I was going to say, we have 2 tops, which is a record high for this group of people, I have to say.
I have nothing that needs to be covered up. It's fine.
Alrighty, so, you're just doing shit. Becky, Megan. Sorry, microaggression against girlies. Megan, you and the sorority and frat crew get all settled in to your rooms. Everybody's totally stoked to hit the trails. Jason has already obviously been here for a couple days with his boy Travis. I do want to clarify for the listeners.
It is Travis with a B.
Travis with a B. It is not. It is Travis.
Travis Todd.
But the B is not where you think.
No, never is. So, everybody's getting acquainted with the slopes. You do some activities, perhaps, with Freezy. He does a great ice sculpting lesson.
It's true. I'll show you how to make me.
Megan tries and immediately melts the ice sculpture as her hands get close to it. And then
I stay a safe distance away from her.
She kind of laughs it off and is like, "You guys go ahead. I'm just gonna go get some snacks." And goes and gets some snacks.
We've got a brew your own cider workshop going on the other side of campus. That might be more your style.
Yeah, maybe.
Campus?
I don't know. What would you call the grounds? On the other side of the resort, I guess, would be what you'd say.
Krampus?
Campus could work.
But Travis, of course.
I'm calling dibs on Krampus campus for next year's holiday.
Yeah, jot that down. That was good. Travis, your bestie Jason, has introduced you to Megan, and she's, totally smoking hot in the literal sense.
Oh, yeah? Word,
Yeah.
man. I mean, I'm mostly here for the POW, but,
Oh, yeah.
bagging hotties, I'll never say no.
The POW, that's what snow is called. I looked it up.
Yeah. Man, when you're just out there, you don't really...
I mean, I just know this.
It's not what I'm called.
That's just a little term we boarders like to use when we're out there on the mountain.
Sure.
Right, Jason? I punch him on the shoulder.
Yes! yes. That is... Sorry, I was... pow.
Jason, we're talking to... Sorry, what?
Megan, Jason and I are familiar with each other.
Yeah, Jason?
Yeah.
You dog?
No, we're more like siblings, really.
Well, I don't know if I'd quite necessarily describe it that way. We had an English class together, and our fraternity and sorority are like whatever that thing's called.
Right.
We're fraternity and sororities.
Yeah, I was
the same
definitely
thing.
thinking of it. Sorry.
So,
I'm just,
maybe in that sense.
Yeah.
Freezy looks at the camera and says, "Even I thought that was cold."
Hey, don't listen. He's been out in the slopes all day. His head's sort of still up there in the clouds,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So the reason that you're all having this conversation, of course, is that it is evening. It's been a long day of various seasonal activities, shredding on the slopes, carving ice sculptures, etc. And so you're, of course, all back in the lodge at the bar, enjoying a nice après-ski cocktail or 8. Freezy, you're, of course, there having your shifty.
What's the drinking age?
Yes.
I'm like 5 years old, but I was born with the mind of an adult.
5 going on 50, as they say.
And what I drink is a glass of ice water that I just splash onto my face.
I was going to ask.
Andy, one day I want you to play a character who drinks normally.
I have no internal organs. What do you want me to do?
Here I was thinking you'd be enjoying a nice, like, spiked cocoa or something as you're shifty. But you are hanging out with, one of your buddies, the bartender of the resort. That's Avon Silksong.
How you doing, Avester?
You understood that perfectly.
I know. Classic, right?
You speak Avon. They are a half-dwarf with a black ponytail and mutton chops and a very distinctive spiderweb neck tattoo.
Ooh.
And,
You're drooling a little bit, Nani.
I deserve a self-insert.
Nani putting in a half-dwarf with a tat?
Look, I'm just saying they're great and they should be utilized more often.
Mm-hmm.
And Freezy, you and Avon have both noticed what also seems to be distracting Jason, which is that there seems to be, like, something going on, like, out back. Like, you know how there's, like, there's, like, lobby bathrooms and stuff and, like, a back exit to, like, where, the dumpsters are and stuff. There seems to be a little bit of a kerfuffle going on back there. So you and Avon are both kind of side-eyeing that, and they look at you and they're like, "Do you know what's going?" I'll translate. Do you know what's going on over there, huh?
No, I didn't see any kerfuffles on the calendar for today.
Yeah, I thought we had a Donnybrook booked for next Tuesday, but yeah, no kerfuffles.
There's supposed to be a hot chocolate social in an hour, but I don't think that would be that.
Shit. I'm low on marshmallows. Remind me to go to the kitchen and get those.
All right.
Megan, some of your girlies need to go to the restroom. Are you going to go to the restroom with your girlies?
I need an excuse to recover from whatever the hell just happened with Jason. So
Understandable. So you and the girlies head to the bathroom. And as you're back there, you get a better view of what seems to be going on back there by this, back exit. It would appear you notice that you catch a little bit of a draft, which you're like, oh, weird. It's supposed to be nice and cozy in this chalet situation. And you see a half-elf woman. She has pale skin and long red hair and a high ponytail, kind of like an Ariana Grande situation. And she's wearing like business bitch attire.
Whoa.
And she is just like hardcore freaking out. And there's a couple of other resort employees around. And the reason that there's a draft is because the back door has been jammed open by a dead body!
Jumping icebergs!
The girlies scream.
I grab the arm of the girlie next to me. Yeah.
Much screaming, much kerfuffle.
Do these girlies have names?
No.
No.
Obviously not. Who do you think I am?
Wow, misogyny runs rampant.
That's a
at this
fact.
Stunning little chalet.
I can't believe Travis is becoming a feminist in this moment.
Oh, Travis hasn't noticed a single thing.
Okay, that's absolutely fair. So those of you who have noticed, feel free to make investigation checks for me if you would like.
I would like.
Avon, I better go check that out, I think.
Yeah, I don't feel like washing my hands again, so you go.
Wow.
You go do that.
You never do.
That's a 19 for me, actually.
19, all right.
Travis looks over. Whoa! Looks like someone partied a little too hard over there.
I got a 3.
All right. Freezy, you briefly lose all of your human cognition.
Whoa!
This happens to you sometimes.
That'll happen.
I was back in the snow for a second there.
But Megan, with a 19, you are going to notice a few things about this dead body. Namely, it appears to be exsanguinated. That's a word you learned in your criminology class
Megan
last semester.
Megan actually got
studying.
Megan got really into true crime podcasts last year. So that's she's locked in on this body.
Yeah, kind of like a morbid fascination has just like awoken this sleeper cell skills within you, and you're able to...
And I got really into true rhyme podcasts, spelled R-I-M-E.
That was a good one.
Really stuck on true rhyme podcast.
It's just recordings of ice forming.
That's gonna be our next special.
And see, that I'm mad at how good that was. All right, so Megan, you do notice that this body appears to have been exsanguinated, and it appears to have been nibbled on.
Oh my god.
There are some bits missing. This person altogether did not die of natural causes, and it was in fact probably very unnatural causes is kind of the vibe you're getting, because there's teeth marks on this bitch and chunks missing.
Ew.
Travis hears ew and wanders over.
Hey, Travis. Look, this body was exsanguinated.
Yo, y'all got wolves here?
I snap back to consciousness. Wolves?
I don't think wolves do that.
Oh, I don't know, man. What other animals eat? I don't know.
The that half elf woman with the red hair.
Yo, rip to this guy.
Hikes up just the most fake bullshit smile and kind of steps in front of the body, trying to obscure it from view. But she's very slight, so it really doesn't do much. And also the body's lying down. I don't know what her line of thinking is here.
Is she one of my coworkers?
She is. Freezy, you would know this, is the property manager of the Reverie Mountain Resort. Her name is Merowyn McRae. That is MEREWEN MACRAE. But so she, kind of cuts in to interfere and is like, "Hi, Merowyn McRae. I'm sure you've notice that we have a little bit of a situation, but I assure you that if you simply keep moving, we would be more than happy to compensate an element of your stay. Freezy, she is making like panicked eyes at you, like help me here. And she looks at you, Freezy, and she goes, Freezy, perhaps you could help escort this guest off the premises?
Sure. What you mean the stiff, right?
No, this this patron who clearly has become over inebriated and disruptive.
Yep, you're the boss.
Ma'am.
All right, listen. Right this way. There's a hot chocolate social happening. We can go there.
I do love a hot chocolate social.
do you scoop up the dead body?
I pick him up in my big frosty arms and carry him. Do I know like where the proper place to bring him would be?
Yes, you do know, and it would be the proximal woods at the property line, which you would know where. This is a nobody dies at Disneyland kind of situation.
All right, yeah, I do that. Like, I walk outside with him.
He has the morose look on his face of Frosty when he carries the little girl out of the greenhouse.
Exactly.
I do like the head gesture that you would do if you were winking at someone at Merowyn, but since I don't have proper eyelids, I can't actually wink.
And you're just
and I walk away with the body.
Glossy black eyes stare hollowly out at her. Travis and Megan, you guys can go ahead and make perception checks for me.
Gladly.
Also, can I like closely examine this body as I'm carrying him away?
Mm-hmm. I crit, so that will come to an 18.
Amazing.
That's going to be a 5.
Wow.
Nice. Andy, you can go ahead and make investigation or perception.
I got a 5.
Okay.
Triple T's already started his relaxing for the night, so a couple hits in, he's not thinking too clearly.
Travis, you're definitely getting the vibe that something happened. An event has occurred.
Yo, I think they're doing something. They're doing something here.
The Matts and Jason are like, yeah, for sure.
Right, dudes? I'm not just like flipping here, right?
No. Something has absolutely transpired hereupon, my guy.
Right.
Yeah. Freezy, you realize that you don't actually know how mortal physiology works. So, like, you're pretty sure something's wrong with this guy, but you really can't get much more than that.
Boy, you're out cold. Maybe you just need a nice ice pack. And I put my hand on his forehead.
Megan, you with a crit that devalues to an 18, your ears kind of prick up, and you're listening in on Merowyn, because you could tell that she's obviously also a girly. Like, this is definitely like an Elle Woods, Brooke Wyndham type situation where, like, you speak the same language.
And I'm so used to listening for gossip.
Yes, exactly. And so you can't hear, you can't make out everything of what she's saying to these other few people around, and she's walked over to the bar and she's whispering to Avon as well. But you overhear a few things like,
Oh, sorry, dudes.
You overhear, Megan, you overhear phrases like, revenue is down, and questions are being asked, and third time this month comes up a few times, and Avon's like, the third time this month? Like, Avon clearly is like, one of those grizzled old barkeeps that, like, doesn't really give a shit, but also knows everything, and it's just like, all right. But so, yeah, you get the sense from overhearing Merowyn that, something's fucky.
Oh my god. Megan, like, goes over to Jason and is like, oh my god, Jason, did you hear? Apparently this is the third time this month that somebody's been killed.
What?
Yo, killed?
Yeah.
Like to death?
Yeah, Travis, you guys were right here. The body was right here.
Yo, no, that guy, they just said, like, he was, like, drunk.
There was no blood in him.
Wow. Like I said, fucking I'm telling you right now, wolves.
Wolves.
I don't think that's right. I feel like probably like I don't maybe
bears, maybe I don't know.
Okay, again,
Jason kind of leans into you a bit, Megan, and he's like, he's kind of sensitive about like the wolves because of the being like a. He's got a bit of a wolf thing.
Yo, Jay, am I right?
Yeah, no, dude, absolutely. Like, I super believe that.
They're fucked, man. I'm telling you, the wolves, they're fucked.
So, okay.
Just so the listeners know, Taylor loves wolves. I have nothing against them. I've got my fucking fleece wolf blanket sitting behind me as we record.
Freezy, I'm sure you have wandered back in by this point after
I'm back,
escorting our guest, our intoxicated guest off the premises.
Hey, no, you know what, Megan? I think this guy was talking to him, so he would know, right?
Hey, okay, yeah, Mr. Snowman.
Yes, how can I help you, valued patron?
Can you just settle a quick debate for us? Was that man dead?
Do you guys have like NDAs here?
Nani, I need to know something.
Yes.
I have no idea what's up with this, right? Or do I have some like forbidden knowledge about why people die at the resort?
You don't know why, but you do know that this is the third time this month that you have had to escort a guest off the premises.
And what orders have I received vis-a-vis talking about it?
No hard nose. You have not been instructed with any specificity on what to do about that. But you get the sense that nobody has ever died at the Reverie Mountain Resort. Of course not.
I couldn't tell you that. I'm no doctor. I don't even have bones.
Well, okay. I mean, yeah, that's a good point, I guess.
Hey, if you don't have them, you can't break them.
That's true.
This guy would kill on the slopes, I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, I'm the greatest belly whopper on the whole mountain.
The greatest what?
You know, belly whomp.
Belly whop. I don't need skis or a snowboard, you know? I just flop down on my stomach and slide down.
So, like, this is one of the mats. Like, could we use you as a board? Like, if you're doing that, could that be like...
man, no, you can't shred pow on pow.
Well,
come on.
How big are these guys?
Dude-sized.
The mats are like a solid 6 foot.
Yeah, sure.
They're identical, but they're not related.
It's purely coincidence. They met at the audition.
Anything to improve your guest experience.
Dude, what purer... This is the other mat. What purer form of shredding POW than to shred POW on POW, bro?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're so right.
I'm also self-steering.
Jason is like, so that's a yes, that guy was dead. And
Yeah.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And
Oh, gee, I really couldn't tell you that.
and you like are the guy who cleans up the dead bodies?
I'm the guy who does various things.
Hey.
There's a hot chocolate social in 45 minutes.
I'm just chilling.
Me too. Constantly.
One of the mats passes you the packs.
Oh, yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, Doug.
Yo, is it cool if I turn away from Freezy so the smoke doesn't...
I don't have lungs.
I light the joint with the tip of my finger.
Yo, Megan can roll.
Megan!
Is anybody else concerned about the multiple dead bodies that have apparently been here this month, or are we just gonna hang? Because I can do either.
Whoa, multiple. Whoa, where'd you get a silly idea like that?
I heard, scary business lady was talking.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up. I don't know. Did they, I mean, I only saw one.
What if we, solved the mystery? That would be a pretty cool, bonding experience, right, Jason?
Oh, Jason's he's so smart, yeah.
Yeah, I bet you could
Come on,
totally solve
Jason!
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sort of elbow him into Megan a little.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I definitely think that this is concerning. Yeah, you're right.
I'm right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm no mystery solver.
Scientist.
Detective?
Yeah. Listen, I feel like they were called something else when I was growing up, but,
Gumshoe?
all right.
You guys now definitely have some time to investigate. So if you refer to your handy dandy little maps,
Oh, I will.
which have been helpfully provided to you for the low cost of $4.99, you can kind of get a sense. So I'll actually read out the locations that exist to you. That might be relevant. So we kind of have 3 inside locations and 3 outside locations. No, we don't. That makes no sense. We have 4 inside locations and 2 outside locations. The outside would be, you could investigate the gondola area where the chairlifts are and stuff. And you could go check out the rental shop and kind of the grounds in general. And then here inside, within the lodge itself, you could check out, the rooms and the general upstairs, or you could also check out the kitchens, the laundry, Merowyn's office, or the spa.
Wow. Do we
Yeah,
have like
what?
a map of the premises in hand?
Yes, for the low price of $4.99.
Oh, I know this resort like the back of my hand, because the back of my hand is made out of the resort.
Hey, question. Have
Yo.
you ever been off this mountain?
Nope.
Wow.
I mean, I guess I've been off the mountain. I've been, into town, but I've never left Reverie.
Huh. You
Dedication.
should travel.
I was gonna ask if, you think if you hit the property line or something, would, his magic shut off or something?
Huh. That's never occurred to me, but now I'm terrified that that'll happen. I just don't want to go anywhere that's too warm, or I'll melt. I wonder if I become a water elemental then. Huh.
Actually, I feel like if I help solve this, that would probably look real good for my sponsorships.
Yeah, dude, for sure. If you could get...
that would be, a cool thing to do for, the people,
Bro, if you could get Reverie Mountain Resort as, a sponsor, that's,
Right? Could you imagine,
dough, dude.
all the time? We could just, come here whenever I'm not competing and just, slopes all fucking day.
All fucking day, dog. Shit. That was the other Matt. Choose your Matt.
What? So, question. What did the dead guy look like? What was he wearing?
Good question. The dead guy was a half-elf, wholly nondescript, probably 30s or something.
Yo, this dude old as fuck.
Wearing a Canada Goose parka, and impractical shoes.
Nice.
Huh.
Yeah, this guy's definitely a tourist. He's not from here.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, nobody's really from here except me.
Well, I don't know. He's not at home in the slopes,
I do.
And you would all for sure know that this place, really attracts, the yacht club type. This
Yeah.
is a bougie fucking
He's wearing
place.
a fucking Canada Goose, man.
It's not home to the most advanced or competitive of winter sports folk, but people who like the aesthetic thereof.
But gosh darn it, we have a great time.
So true.
That's part of the appeal.
Okay. I think Megan will kind of tell her girlies that she's going to go for a walk and she'll be back.
Oh my god, are you going for a walk with Jason?
Yeah, well, kinda.
God.
I mean, I'm going on this walk and Jason is also coming on this walk, so
No, so you're totally going
Yeah.
on with him. Oh my
He
god,
did,
text us everything.
he said that I was his sibling earlier, which was, I mean, I assume he meant in the way that fraternities and sororities, how you guys are my sisters.
Right, because we're sisters
Obviously,
and they're
that has to be
brothers,
what he meant, because
except we do fuck them.
Right.
So okay,
exactly,
yeah,
that.
I'm understanding
Yeah.
the confusion.
So clearly Jason and I are on the same page.
Right.
Right? Okay, great.
Yeah, right. No, absolutely.
for
Here,
sure.
you can borrow
Yeah.
my lip gloss here.
Oh, thank you.
And she applies it
It
for
melts
you.
on your lips.
Wow.
And you're really close together while this girlie is putting the lip gloss on for you.
As you do.
Like girls do.
Just girly things.
Freezy wonders what it would be like to have lips.
And then I gather whoever is following me at this point, and I want to go over to Merowyn, where she's standing.
Sure.
Hi.
Hi there. How can I help you? How can I improve your stay at the Reverie Mountain Resort?
I'm Megan Smith. I'm the treasurer for Theta Iota Tau. And I just couldn't help but overhear a little bit of conversation about, like, you know, the partiers who maybe party a little too hard and need to be taken out into the snow by a snowman. Would you maybe like that problem to get dealt with?
I'm going to make a check for her real quick.
I'm avoiding eye contact with Marwin and doing like a hot under the collar motion with my scarf while I'm tugging on it.
Freezy's got to stand real far away from Megan.
Yeah. We're on opposite sides of the group.
So unfortunately, Merwin is not picking up what you're putting down at all. As in, she rolled a 1. And so she's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Could you rephrase your request?
There's people dying at this resort.
Did someone say refreeze?
Oh my goodness.
No one said rephrase. There's people dying at this resort, and I and this really cool group of snowboarders and also this snowman can maybe help make it so that people aren't dying anymore, because that probably looks really bad for your, like, press, your social media buzz.
That gets her, and she, like, deflates. I mean, she's like, oh my god, yes. No, you have no idea. And
I'm sure it's a nightmare.
Obviously,
oh my God.
Nobody can die at Reverie Mountain Resort. You know, like, do you understand how that is?
Yeah. We wouldn't want anyone bringing that up on our Instagram.
Absolutely not. Freezy, again, thank you so much for all of your service in dealing with the, you know, more environmental effects of this place. It's really appreciated, even though you kind of freak me out because you don't have eyelids.
I get that a lot.
Yeah. So, I mean...
Only the children truly accept me.
I can't, like, officially condone any actions being taken by guests.
Sure.
But, I mean, if this was a problem that was to get dealt with, perhaps under the supervision of a Reverie Mountain Resort employee, that would be very much appreciated.
Great. Can you maybe tell us, like, where these other totally not dead people have been, and maybe, like, if you have any leads or thoughts in your head?
I've got a pile out back.
Oh my god.
He's just referring to the pile of snowballs he makes and awaits the day that they'll, you know, turn into his children.
Oh.
Like soot sprites. Okay. One was found kind of near the chairlifts, kind of near the gondola area. And the other one was found basically like out back by the dumpsters.
Okay.
So no one, like, in the lodge?
That's a good point. No. Like, nobody in, like, a room or anything.
Yeah, wolves.
Wolves don't eat carrots, do they? I also have a carrot nose. I should have mentioned that earlier.
I think it was implied.
I thought you have, like, don't you have, like, a round?
Yeah, a button nose.
No, I'm diverging from Frosty a little bit.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay.
I have
The
2 eyes
song
without
goes-
a coal, but a carrot nose.
So now you don't want to get
A corn
sued?
cob pipe and a carrot nose.
Mandela effect at work here.
Okay. Cool. So outside, and do all of them look like they've had all their blood removed?
Well, I cannot speak to the specificity of, that element thereof, but there have definitely been implications that perhaps there were, one might say, like, biterly actions having been taken place.
Can I speak to that if I've been the one handling them?
Absolutely.
Were they all exsanguinated?
They were all exsanguinated and have had various chunks nibbled. They were nibbled.
Huh.
Yeah, they were all like this one.
Okay.
Listen, Merwin, I think this is really chill that you're letting us handle this. Triple T just sort of steps in, sort of like squares up a little bit. You know, I came to this place because you guys have such a good reputation for maintaining picture-perfect grounds, keeping your slopes smooth, all of that great stuff.
I blush.
I think what we really need from you now is we need the master key. And I'm just thinking, if this place ends up fine, I'm gonna be coming back here every year, and I'm doing pretty well. So I think this is really gonna look good on the books for you guys. We'll take care of it in a jiff, and also if we could have your permission to listen, I know what I'm doing on the mountain. If you don't mind us just heading up to the top tonight, if so required.
Certainly, yes. Consider yourselves having full access to every part of the resort. That you can tell this really pains her. And she kind of gives Avon a look, and Avon's like, "What?" And she's like, and she's gesturing at the key ring that she has, and she clearly doesn't want to give it to you, and Avon just rolls their eyes and pickpockets her and hands it to you, and she's like, "Wow, I wonder where my keys went."
Thanks. Pleasure.
This poor girlie.
Yo, man, I really thought I was gonna have to convince her on that one.
Yeah, she you can go ahead, Travis, and make an insight check if you'd like.
Okay. 19.
With a 19, it is incredibly obvious to you and your goatly senses that she is terrified. I wouldn't necessarily say that you can pick up exactly what, but you think that this fear is a little bit more complex than just a fear of getting murdered and eaten. There seems to be layers to her anxiety here. And she seems to really want to have this problem dealt with as soon as possible.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, don't even worry about it.
We're on the case.
So what would you guys like to do?
Actually, first I turn to Triple T and Megan, and I'm like, "Listen, would you say that solving this mystery would give you the best stay possible here at the Reverie Mountain Resort?"
I would, yes. Triple T would also.
Then I'm at your service.
Listen, we're with Megan, man. We're just here, whatever she wants, right, Jason?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
And I reach behind the bar and grab my trusty broomstick.
You're welcome, says Avon.
Okay, thoughts on gondola?
Listen, I'm never gonna say no to the fucking lifts, man.
Okay, yeah, and I'm not.
All right.
I'm not even a little bit terrified of the heights of it. So definitely.
No. Listen. You're so fine. It's gonna be so fine. We don't even have to go up if you don't want.
Like I said, I'm not even a little bit terrified. Not even a little bit. So
Sweet.
It's literally so fine. Okay, let's go.
For sure. So, you guys head out of the lodge. You say farewell to the brothers of Beta Alpha Lambda and the sisters of Theta Iota Tau.
Are the Matts and Jason coming?
Who would you like to come with you?
Yo, Matts, I think we might be a minute, so I don't
Yeah, no, dude, for sure. We will hold down the fort.
I'm gonna go because I really want to see what's happening, but I'm trying to give Jason some space.
Fuck yeah, dude. We totally understand. They're speaking in
bro,
unison here.
Bro, I was kind of looking forward to that hot chocolate social, so I was thinking if you go to that and you you bag some hotties, maybe you take the party back to the lounge area and maybe we'll meet up with you
Speaking
after.
your language. Hot shot tea.
Yeah.
Hottie chocolate. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta be cool about it. But
we are as cool.
I'm always cool
as the chocolate is hot. Yeah. Also, I'm really, like, scared about the wolves, so you guys have fun out there.
No, they're fucking terrifying, dude.
Yeah,
it's okay.
yeah. If you get eaten by wolves, we'll,
No, why would... Fucking Matt, why would you say that?
Sorry. I was just, like, you know, like, maybe I could, like, take your
so
board
not cool.
or something.
You know about my Aunt Jessa.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry. That was on me. Yeah, no, we'll, yeah, we got you. There's much backslapping amongst you, and, Megan, the girlies are all like, text us updates, let us know if you need anything, so like, if you need to be extracted or anything, like, we can totally fake an emergency, but, like, otherwise... Oh my god, okay, yes.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Alrighty, so you guys head over towards the, I don't even know what the word for, you know how there's, like, a little building where, like, the chairlifts go into, and there's, like, a guy in there?
Yeah.
Kind of like a gazebo. You head over to there. What would you like to do?
Is there anything... I assume there's no one here because everyone was kind of back at the lodge. Is there anything interesting or suspicious around here?
Go ahead and make investigation. All of you may.
Ah, jeez. Also, retroactively, was there a trail of blood leading to the door where we found the dead guy?
Great question.
No. There was, like, a little bit of, like, peripheral spatter. Like, it was not a neatly done thing, but there was not a trail.
17.
I got a 6.
16.
It's because Triple T's, like, got his board under his arm, and he's like, yeah, we're investigating. But he's just ready to go up.
Go ahead and give me perception as well. All of you.
12.
15.
14.
Okay. So, Megan, you don't really know enough about ski lodge operations to really clock anything, particularly askew. But Freezy, I think you would notice with the 17 that the equipment in here, like the thingy that makes the thingy go, one might call it gears or a motor or something. I don't know. One might. I wouldn't.
One might.
Is looking like not quite up to code, perhaps. And again, you're not an engineer. You're a groundskeeper, an activities programmer, and all of these things. But it kind of sticks out to you that, like, there's a little bit more rust on those than you'd think you would like to see, and, like, I don't know, it's a little creakier sounding than you want it to be, per se. It's just looking a little bit jankier than you would like it to.
Well, this doesn't live up to our high standards of excellence.
For sure. And once that's pointed out, Megan, you could be like, absolutely, it totally doesn't.
Oh, man, I thought it was fine earlier. Is it?
Yeah, Triple T, are you sure about the whole sponsorship thing?
Travis, you think that noise is perfectly normal. You think that grinding noise indicates the grind. Like, yeah.
Yeah, totally. No, man, it was so... we went up this one earlier today.
Yeah, says Jason. Yeah. However, Travis, given that you are, staring yearningly up the slopes, with that perception check you did, you're actually the first one who notices, 2 figures walking across the slopes in the moonlight. One of them is bipedal. The other one is a quadruped.
Wait, where are they? Like up on the slope, you said?
Yeah, so they're coming out kind of like... It's like, like when you're at the bottom of the chairlift, there's like area where there's kind of the terminus of the slopes and some assorted foliage and stuff, like down there. So they're kind of walking out of like between a copse of trees at the bottom of the slopes. And, they are approaching you.
Like they see us?
Yes.
Oh.
They seem to have not been initially heading directly for you, but then it would seem that they definitely noticed you, because nobody else is out here, and they are heading your way.
Hey, bro, there's some other guys out here.
I'm sorry, the lift is closed for the evening.
Then why are you here? You hear a voice shout
back. Hey, man,
back.
what's up?
I work here. This is official business.
You're not wearing your glasses, are you, huh?
No.
Freezy, you realize after exchanging a few barbs that this is your good friend Rainier.
Oh.
It's Rainier Barrow. He is the search and rescue ranger on staff here at the resort. He is a human. He's just jacked as fuck, like tanned and weathered, silver streaked hair. He's an absolute fucking rocket, is what I'm getting at.
Oh god, can someone get Nani a napkin?
It's my campaign. I get to make the NPCs sexy. And the quadruped is very excited to see all of you, especially to see Travis. It's really into that. This is Jago the Saint Bernard, who is the bestial companion of our search and rescue ranger. And he bounds right up to you, Travis.
Yo, Jago!
Starts sniffing the fuck out of your butt.
It's fine, man.
Oh, sorry, Rady. I didn't recognize you from far away on account of my eyes are made of coal.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, how you been, little dude?
What are you guys doing out here? I was just doing patrols.
Oh, you know those dead people that we've been finding?
Yo, I just wanted to hit the slopes one more time for the night, man. And like Freezy said it was cool, it was like I know how to freaking board it.
That's not what I said.
No, hang on. So we're saying that they're dead people now? Like we're saying that?
Not to the general public, but I think these three have been like deputized or something.
Yeah.
Can I do an insight on Rainier?
Absolutely.
There we go. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right.
What about you, dude? You searching and rescuing dudes out here tonight?
He is absolutely searching and rescuing. He is surprised and a little bit suspicious to encounter people out here, simply because that's so out of the ordinary. Normally everybody is back in the lodge enjoying an après-ski cocktail. So you definitely get a sense of guardedness in a way where he's like kind of sizing you up.
But does he seem like he's doing anything sus to us, like to me?
You don't get the sense that he is lying to you about simply being out on a patrol and just checking shit.
You seen anything going on out there, man?
Not today, unless you count, drunk 45-year-olds getting stuck in trees.
Wait, you didn't see, like, that dude?
There was another one?
Oh yeah, there was a new one tonight.
Oh, for Christ's sake. No.
Have you heard any wolves? That's our leading theory.
Have I heard? Of course I've heard wolves, but...
Yo, wait, like here?
I mean, mostly on the other side of the mountain, they don't, like, really come around here, because, this is my side of the mountain, and,
Is it just you, man?
It's just...
Yo, do you know, like, who's been bringing the bodies back? Like, I figured you, like, found it and then was like, uh-oh, better dump this at the main place.
Well, the first one we just thought was, like, an accident or something, because it was up on one of the Black Diamonds, and so figured it was somebody
you gotta be real prepared if you're gonna go up to a higher level.
Yeah, absolutely. Figured it was somebody who got a little out of their depth and, an unfortunate accident, and then we kind of realized that, you're not squeamish, are you?
No.
There was some, parts missing with, like, tooth marks and, like, chunks.
Hey,
Yo.
question.
That's fucking gnarly.
How big are these bite marks? I didn't get a, real good look at the body back at the lodge, but is it, are we talking, a big chomp, or are we talking, how, in comparison to the size of this dog's jaws, are we talking big, we talking smaller?
Yeah. Jago, boy, sit. Open your mouth. Jago sits and opens it. And Jago is a big boy. I mean, he is a Saint Bernard. He is a large boy. And Rainier, really thinks really hard about this, and then looks at Freezy. Freezy, open your mouth. Do you have teeth?
Nope.
Oh! Freezy, close your mouth. It's like looking at a bowling ball.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna say it's kind of equivalent to a very large dog, which, is kind of roughly approximate to a humanoid if you really think about it.
Yo, that sounds like wolves.
Rainier experimentally bites his own arm and then looks at it and looks at you guys and is like, but, definitely a little bit more fucky looking than this. Like
sharp teeth instead of flat teeth.
No, Jago, here. Just give me a little. And Jago just politely bites him.
You want him to bite me? I don't feel pain.
I think he enjoys it.
Better idea. I was just going to take a good berry after this, but I understand where you're coming from. So Jago and Rainier each bite one of your arms.
Ta-da!
Okay. So more like a human in terms of like the teethy shape, but more like an animal in terms of like the energy. You know what I mean?
That makes perfect sense, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so too, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So there's some sort of creature out and about by the sounds of it.
I'd say you're right.
Wow, I did it.
Case closed. There is a creature.
And you didn't see or hear anything out of the ordinary tonight?
Nothing comes to mind.
Is there anybody else who might have been like out and about where things unordinary would be noticed?
Yeah, I would say you could definitely talk to the instructors. Some of the instructors might have seen something. I think it was Blaze and Sailor and Stefan.
Oh my guys.
Stefan was out there
He's
tonight.
such a weird
Freezy,
one.
you know these all to be kind of seasonal workers who come up. They are all new this season, and we're fairly early in the season, but, you've had, like, a staff breakfast or 7 with them before.
We get along great.
Okay.
Sailor kept poking at my coal eyes, but like I said, I don't feel pain, so it didn't bother me.
Okay, that seems like maybe the only other option would be to just kind of wander around the mountain, which certainly none of us want to do. So
would not recommend that.
Yeah.
No, I thought you wanted to learn what... I mean, Jason super wanted to teach you some stuff.
Maybe
really?
save that for daylight hours.
Yeah.
We gotta
I'm
solve the
Jason.
mystery.
Daylight. Rainier's scratching Jago behind the ears, and he's like, yeah, go check down at the rental shop. I think that's where they might be finishing up, putting stuff up from the day.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I give the dog
This way, gang.
some scratches behind his ears.
Oh, he loves this.
Good.
He is so mushy. I'm going to take a moment just to describe just the jowl factor happening on this dog. So just like phenomenally wet nose, really good for sniffing.
Wow.
And big mushy face, just too much face for his face.
Of course.
And really big feet so that he can like travel on top of the snow.
Oh, good boy.
And he's really, really soft.
Wow.
He has a tiny fire extinguisher attached to his neck. Not a tiny brandy barrel, it's a tiny fire extinguisher.
Always makes me feel nice to have that around.
Yeah, I know, buddy, says Rainier. He's like, well, if you guys are good, I'm gonna keep on doing my rounds, but you,
Be careful out there, man.
Yeah, no kidding. You whistle if you need anything, alright?
Alright.
Exactly like that. And the two of them
It's the only way, man.
kind of continue on their way.
Rental shop.
Alright, to the rental shop.
To the rental shop.
On our way there, I grab some snow off the ground and use it to smooth out the bite marks on my arms.
Wow.
So, you guys head to the rental shop. And you open the door and you hear, "We're closed!"
It's me and some deputies.
Oh! What's up, Freezy? And Blaze comes out. She is a half-orc with distinctively flaming red hair, unsurprisingly. And she's like, "What's up?"
Yo, Blaze.
"Sa, dude."
Hey, what's up?
Blaze daps you up.
Yeah, I def.
Hey, sailing chiffon around?
Yeah, we're putting some stuff up. Sailor, Stefan, Freezy's here. And Sailor and Stefan come out. Sailor, they have like, they are just so stoned. Sailor's baked as fuck. And Stefan,
Yo, y'all like got something back there, man? Like,
Stefan looks like a Ken doll. Like just
Hairless?
blonde and Swedish and smooth. And Stefan's like, "Oh, hi." And Sailor's like, "Hey."
yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, any of you guys see anything weird out on the slopes tonight?
Besides your ugly ass, no.
I whispered to Megan, I'm not sure we're close enough friends for them to be doing that.
Consider it taking it to the next level.
Okay.
Sailor takes like 30 seconds to buffer and then is like, what?
Anything weird out on the slopes? Just kind of really anything out of the ordinary that you may have seen tonight. We're just interested in.
Sailor thinks very hard about this, and then you see like a light bulb come on over their head, and they're like, I saw a guy wearing a giraffe onesie.
Okay.
Oh, no. Yeah, I saw that guy.
Yeah.
That is weird.
That was super weird.
Not the kind of weird we mean.
What kind of weird do you mean? Says Stefan.
Anyone with, like, sharp teeth who looked like a humanoid with sharp teeth, maybe, and was, like, prowling around.
Stefan looks at Blaze, and Blaze whacks him, because she's a half-orc.
Oh.
We're investigating the murders.
The what?
Oh, sorry, the mysterious deaths.
The what?
You guys hadn't heard?
Oh, do you mean the guests who get escorted off the premises?
Yeah, no, these guys are inside the Circle of Trust now.
Oh, we're
we
allowed
know
to say
that
they're dead?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. This is Blaze doing most of the talking. She's clearly kind of the leader. And she's like, yeah, we don't, like, super know a ton of stuff, because, like, A, we literally, like, just got here for the season, which started, like, 2 weeks ago, and, that's not my pay grade, but obviously you hear this kind of shit. It's a little bit fucked up, you know? It's, like, the third time this month or something. Like,
yeah. That's what we heard. It seems pretty fucked up to me. Do you know, like, do you think there's anything, like, shady going on with, like, the people who are in charge?
Freezy is scandalized.
Not you, Freezy. Anybody else?
Stefan raises an immaculately manicured eyebrow and is like, I was thinking there was something a little peculiar about Merwin.
Oh my god, I got the same vibes.
Yo, she was up tight.
Yes, she's very, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're all on the same page.
And it's just, the vibes are, how you say, bad.
Yeah. Do you have anything more concrete than bad vibes? Or, like, specifics?
Well, I mean, I shouldn't be telling you this, but...
Oh, it's okay. I won't tell anyone.
I overheard something about, competition. About, like, competing resorts.
Oh my god.
Or something. I don't really know. Maybe you should talk to her. I don't.
Like doing
I
murder?
did not say anything. Like sabotage.
By doing fucing murder?
Okay, Triple T, lower the voice a little, maybe.
Oh, talk about cutthroat, am I right?
Yo, maybe I should dip.
Right now, in the middle of the investigation?
No, it's fine. But, like, maybe I don't want to come here every year if they're fucking murdering guys. Like,
Sailor has produced kettle corn from somewhere and is just eating that.
Well, but don't you think, I mean, if there was some sort of sabotage, it wouldn't be happening, like, it wouldn't mean that the Reverie is doing it to their own resort. It would mean one of the other resorts around here was, like, dumping dead bodies here to try and make bad press.
I'll bet it's those bastards up at Shady Pines.
Are you sure? That place sounds so chill.
You bite your tongue.
So it could be that, or it could be like, hey, what would you guys think? Wouldn't it be crazy? And again, kind of like sideways looking at Jason, wouldn't it be so like crazy and adventurous if we like broke into her office?
Whoa.
Hey, we have a master key.
So it would barely even be breaking. Freezy, it wouldn't even be breaking and entering. She gave us a key.
I guess that's true.
Jason is aroused by this.
Yo, bro. I put my hand out over his penis.
Freezy wonders what it would feel like to be aroused.
Awful. God awful. Andy, he's 5 years old.
He's got no bones. Not even one. You guys can go ahead and make insight checks if you desire on these three.
I'd love to.
10.
Wow, guys, I crit again. So that once again comes to an 18.
15.
Yes, girly.
But I did crit. I'm never having low wisdom again. People talk so much big talk about dumping wisdom. It sucks.
Yeah, okay. So with an uncritical crit, you definitely get the sense that Stefan is, like, onto something.
Okay.
About her being sketch?
About sabotage.
Oh.
Yeah.
About the concept of sabotage. That is ringing as genuine. Neither of you is getting much of anything off of Sailor, and Blaze definitely seems like she's being very upfront. Like, she's a little bit freaked out by this whole thing. She, like, doesn't fuck with it. The information that you have received is definitely legit to the best of your ability and to the best of their knowledge.
Let's go break into the office. That's my vote.
Yeah.
All right.
Before we leave, I kind of look over at Blaze and I'm like, love your hair, by the way. The red, great.
Oh my god, thanks, girl. I love what your, like, whole shtick going on, you know?
With the fire? Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
I dap up my boy, you know, what's his face?
Stefan.
Whichever one I dapped up.
I forget. Oh, Blaze. It was Blaze.
Dap up my boy Blaze. She fucking rules.
Yeah. But yeah, no, for sure we will see you tomorrow bright and early. We're just going to wrap up whatever the fuck we do here. This is where you know how Hannah doesn't know anything about ships? I don't know anything about the internal operations of ski resorts. So
They're clearly getting a lot of work done back there.
yeah. Great. So you guys putz on back from the rental shop to the lodge.
I lead the way doing a parade march and swinging my broom around.
That will attract attention.
Okay.
Does this not bother you?
Let's chill.
We can parade march back to the resort, but then once we are going to sneak upstairs into her office, then I will be like, Freezy, cut it out.
Yeah, I stop doing the parade march once we're inside.
Okay. Perfect. Go ahead and give me stealth checks, please, just to kind of assess how suspicious you look.
I mean, we're just going upstairs, right? Like...
It's actually on the first floor. It is
Oh.
not far from where those bathrooms are.
I crit again? I've never
Hannah,
rolled
what
like
the
this in
hell?
my life.
Okay.
I've absorbed from Nani now that we've swapped places. So that comes to a 22 for me.
Very nice.
12.
16.
Okay. I'm gonna say that averages out to be fairly nondescript. Megan, you have never looked so like you belong somewhere ever in your life. Like, this just, everything falls into place around you. Like, it just makes perfect sense that this is where you are and what you're doing. And, I mean, Freezy, you obviously work here, so maybe you're just escorting Travis somewhere. Who knows? But, point being, you don't raise any
Did we roll for Jason?
peculiar... So true, I will roll for Jason.
Or he could hang back if he's not a stealthy guy.
Jason's decently stealthy. Jason got a 21.
Fuck yeah,
Wow,
my man.
so true, King.
Megan and Jason, you're like, yes, power couple. Power couple at belonging in places.
Travis still can't tell if Jason is actually into Megan or not, but he really is, like, trying to wingman for him so hard just
I
in
don't know if
case.
Jason knows entirely. I think Jason's really preoccupied by the whole murder thing.
Yeah.
That's like really screwed up his
Imagine
game.
being preoccupied by the murder. Some of
But
us have
Trav picked up
priorities.
hard on Megan's interest, so he's trying to make this happen, because then he can get in good with Megan, and then he can get in good with her girlies, and you know how it goes.
Absolutely, bro.
Well, I don't.
Also, he's a chill guy who wants his friend to, you know,
Yeah.
to get some
I don't know. No one's ever explained it to me.
romance.
So you arrive at Merowyn's office. I will throw you a bone and say because it is nighttime, she is not there. It is, however, locked.
I pull out the master key.
and you unlock it and go inside.
Sick.
I want to search through her desk.
Search the desk. All right, excellent. Give me investigation.
Okay, I'm gonna crit.
Manifesting.
And I want to look. I assume I've been in here plenty of times, so I just want to see, does anything look different from usual?
Perception, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke around.
Investigation for you too, Travis. 14 on perception.
Hannah's stealing all of the dice luck because I have rolled above a 10 once.
I've also got a 14.
I have a 5, so don't even bother.
All right. Travis, you get really distracted by, there's like a poster on the wall for like, visit Mount Crumpet. And you're like, just really entranced by like the physics of how this
Yeah, I'm still high. So
this mountain would be to shred because it's like all curly and shit. So you're just checking out this cool poster. Freezy, I think you would notice that it seems a little messier than usual. Like, it seems like, normally she's a very squared away person, and there are definitely like a few things out of place. Not in per se a suspicious way, but in an uncharacteristic way. And Megan, as you are rifling, I'd say with a 14, you are going to come across, it's not even really hidden, but it's buried in the way that things that you, like, are going to deal with later are buried, like when you have a
My car
desk.
registration on my desk right now. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's kind of that layer of geological strata, and you notice a pamphlet, and you pull it out, and you take a look at it, and the pamphlet is for a Frostbite Bed and Breakfast. And the Frostbite Bed and Breakfast, the slogan is, "We'd love to have you." It's just opened up, and it's on, the address is on, like, the other side of the mountain, basically.
The other side is where the wolves live.
Oh, God.
Have you heard anything about this? Is this a competitor recently opened?
Oh, yeah, they just opened up this season.
Hey, I gotta admit, now I'm no stranger to clever wordplay. I've taken a poetry class or two in my time, and I must say, opening a bed and breakfast with the tagline, "We'd love to have you," strikes a chord with me. Maybe I'm jumping the gun, but just a little bit when there's people being partially eaten and a bed and breakfast that says, "We'd love to have you."
And it's called Frostbite.
It's a frostbite. Listen, I don't know how that might connect to people over here getting...
Yo, they are eating those bodies, though.
Yeah, but exactly.
Like frostbite.
I think the kid might be onto something.
Exactly. So,
That's what the third T stands for.
onto something?
Bite.
Reading.
Treating comprehension.
Yeah. No, text analysis.
Hey!
Yeah. Jason high fives you. Yes. Good save, bro. Yeah, so do you replace it or do you pocket it?
I replace it.
Other than that, you don't find anything that sticks out or seems relevant. Just like a lot of files and paychecks and...
Yo, I checked their old sponsorship lists.
Like, you're looking for a file
Good work.
that has, like, sponsorship information.
Yeah.
I'll give you this for free. You go into, like, the drawer with, like, the folder thingies that are alphabetized, and you go to the one that says sponsorships, and inside of it, the only thing is, like, a piece of legal pad paper that says, sponsorships. Should we get? Question mark, question mark.
Oh, fuck, man, I could be a pioneer!
So it does not seem to be
This
something...
means more money for me, maybe.
Well, because, I
Wow.
mean, think about it. Like, this is, like, a vacation, bougie spa
Right.
place.
Well, like, that's the thing. Like, it's a bougie spot. Like, it's like if I were endorsed by fucking Vale, like, it doesn't mean anything, but that's money, man.
For sure. If you could be the face of the spa products at this establishment.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
totally finance my next Olympic bid.
Yeah, you know what they always say, 18th tries the charm.
Wait, what?
What?
I'm 19.
How
man.
old are you?
I'm 19.
He's been trying since you
No,
were
I
born.
went last time. What are you talking about?
You know how, like, horses can walk right after they're born? Satyrs can snowboard right after they're born.
And snowmen are sapiens.
There's a yearly Olympics in this world.
Yes. The Olympics take place every 4 to 6 months.
But let me be clear. I medaled at my last Olympics.
Which medal was it, Travis?
Wow.
It was a silver.
Maybe I
Alright.
should be flirting with you.
No, I'm a free spirit, man.
Wow.
All right. I mean, should we go?
I take a Mountain Dew out of her mini fridge.
Should we go investigate the bed and breakfast? Should we sneak over the other side of the mountain?
It's kind of the middle of the night,
Yeah,
man.
that feels insane, but
I don't know.
What are they gonna... Hey, wait.
Seems like a logical third act.
Yo, Freezy. How often do these murders happen?
Nani?
It's only been this season that it's and of course this season's been like a month so far. We are early in the season, and yet we have already had 3 incidents, and this is the first season where incidents of this type have occurred.
Pretty frequently. We've already had 3 this month.
when did the bed and breakfast say it opened?
It did not say, but it does say that it's, new.
Yeah.
Like, there won't be another murder before morning, right?
I sure hope not.
Like, they're not happening that close together?
No, they have not been happening that close
Okay.
together.
Like, would it be best to, like, try and get all the way over there tonight and sneak in, or should we go, like, tomorrow? We haven't really done anything, so I've got my juice, but, like... we haven't done anything, like, dangerous yet, so I'm good, like, energy-wise, but, like...
So, as you guys are having this conversation, I assume you're exiting her office.
We ought to, yeah.
And you exit her office, and, as you're thinking about crossing over to the other side of the mountain, you head out that back door, which, if you look at the handy-dandy map provided to you for $4.99, the rear of the resort does face the mountain.
Yeah.
So you head out that back door, and as you do so, you hear a rustling and a crunching
Yo, hold up.
and a sort of lips smacking.
I offer some bardic inspirations to my good pals.
Jason immediately says, I'm gonna go.
Yo, dog, you should dip, man. You got a big day tomorrow.
And Jason dips.
I recommend the hot chocolate social.
Jason, what the hell?
Yo, Jason's scared of wolves. Be chill, Megan.
You're also scared of wolves.
Yeah, but I'm a pro athlete.
What's that gonna do against the wolves?
No, he's got a point.
You can hear that this is coming from sort of over by the dumpsters is where these sounds are coming
Yo,
from.
y'all got raccoons?
It's probably just a raccoon. Come on, let's go see.
Yeah, let's go see.
Wait, you never go see. What are y'all doing?
You guys go see, and you rudely interrupt 3 creatures.
Do they have little hands?
They do have little hands, but they're not really.
Raccoons!
They're not little hands. They're kind of long, spindly claw hands, and they are not
Oh,
cute.
now that's how you make a scary guy.
They are not cute creatures. They are kind of like, they look maybe like a human in the way that Gollum looks like a human. And they're kind of paunchy, and they've got these like gnarly yellowed teeth, and they're drooling as they're eating, dumpster scraps. But the most disturbing thing is that they have no eyes. It's just smooth skin stretched across empty sockets.
Fuck!
Gross.
Suffering snowballs.
And
Yo,
their
they
noses
can't even watch me perform.
their noses are twitching as they hear you approach, and they clearly feel your footsteps. So I'm gonna have you guys go ahead and roll initiative.
Ooh, baby.
17.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
I have a 15.
What are they munching on? Just like garbage?
Yes. So they pick up their little spiked bone clubs, and they are not happy for their
these dudes have clubs.
for their meal to be interrupted. And Travis, you are up first.
All right, so Triple T assesses the sitch in front of him. Are these like big guys or like
They
little guys?
are moderate guys.
Like, are they small?
No.
Okay.
They are mechanically medium.
Do their jaws look to be the size of the exsanguinated creature's bites?
I would say it's hard to tell without, like, getting a bite test.
I look at the garbage.
That you do see, like the remains of a center-cut pork chop that clearly went out after the dinner service, and you see a gnaw mark on that looks like it could be pretty congruent, but...
Right. Hey, little dudes, listen, we don't want any garbage, but you guys aren't, like, killing people, right?
They do not respond in a language that you understand.
Cool. I just thought I'd check.
It's more like hissing and foaming.
Yo, you guys are really actually looking pretty fucked up right now, and I think it might be a good idea for you guys to just dip, because, like, this isn't a spot for you. And that's my vicious mockery of the nearest creature.
Okay. So what am I giving you, a whiz save?
Yeah.
The one, I guess, that is most in front rolls a 16.
Yeah, he passes. Fuck,
Okay.
dude.
Perhaps this thing is too dumb to understand what you are trying to say to it, actually.
That's it, I guess.
Okay. So you kind of stance up and you give these guys the opportunity to leave, and they do not seem willing to leave.
Travis is something of a pacifist.
Good for Travis, but that's too fucking bad because one of them goes next, and he's going to attack you with his club.
Fucked up.
Hey.
He just crit.
Yo! Dude, are you for real?
So that is going to be 6 bludgeoning damage plus 3 piercing damage. So a total of 9 damage from his little spiky club as he just goes
Youch!
and he is definitely trying to get his little grabby hands on you. He's hoping to incapacitate you so that he can,
Suck my blood.
Freezy!
Oh man, if these are the guys who've been doing the murder, and they're ruining everyone's guest experience, and that makes me really mad! And I'm going to grab 2 wood chips off the ground and affix them to my forehead like they're slanted, angry eyebrows.
Good. This will give you advantage on intimidation checks.
Excellent. And in doing so, I enter into a rage, because Freezy is a barbarian. And also, when that happens, you both get 2 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Yo!
Because of my Tundra aura.
Thanks, Freezy.
Very nice.
And then I rush forward, and I swing my broom at the one that attacked Travis.
Oh, okie dokie.
That's a 9.
That will not hit. He's moving slightly faster than you want him to be, and you're also trying not to hit Travis, as it is all up in his proverbial grill.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave the premises.
Megan.
Okay. Can I get them... Can I get these guys in a 15-foot cone? If I kind of go around to the side. So
Yeah.
ideally I'm not hitting Freezy. I kind of go around to the side and then cone.
So, essentially, Hannah, you guys are, like, in between. So it's the back wall, and there's 2 dumpsters. And you guys are kind of in between the 2 dumpsters. So I would say you could hit 2 of them in a cone, but not the 3rd one without hitting Travis.
Does that answer change if I were to fly up in the air over their heads and then cast down?
Because that sounds cool as fuck, yes. I will allow that. We'll say that you can, like, clip the head of the one that's in melee with Travis and get the other two.
Okay. I will then crash to the ground and presumably take a little bit of damage, so there is a cost to this. But I will, Megan kind of sees these horrible little creatures, and is going to just... Oh, actually, I can't do this with the spell I was going to cast. Because they're both bonus actions. In that case, I'll go ahead and hit 2 of them. What I will do is so forget the flying. I'm not going to do that. I'll do it some other time. I'm going to go ahead and kind of scoot around to the side of the group and just yell, Freezy, watch out! And Megan's hair kind of like flares brightly. With this flame kind of like goes down her entire body, as I will go ahead and bonus action cast Dragon's Breath on myself, and then with an action, breathe fire.
Hot.
So I need dexterity saving throws from the 2 that I can hit.
Oh, better them than me.
One of them got a 20.
Okay, cool.
And the other one got a 3.
So the one that saved takes 6, the one that failed takes 12 fire damage. And that is my bonus action, and I will back up a little bit, so that I'm just a little bit behind my friends.
Perfect. They did not like that at all.
Yeah, you thought you were just getting ice up here. There's also fire. She, like, looks behind her shoulder for Jason to hear her cool line, and then he's not there, and so
I'll tell him later, Megan.
Thank you, thanks. I was really expecting him to be here for the cool part.
No, Jason's a little bit of a, I'm trying so hard not to call my boy a coward.
Okay, that's my turn.
He's a rational thinker.
Yeah.
He just wanted to make sure everybody else was okay.
He's conservative with his body.
All right, so one of them, backs off shrieking, is like, there's immediately just like a stench as like fire hits this thing's flesh. Good. It's bad. And the other one just fucking dies immediately. He just
nice.
Incinerated on the spot. So there's a little cartoonish little like splash of scorch marks and a little tuft of smoke that rises.
Cool.
I'm glad my nose is just a carrot.
So now we have one who is in melee with you, Travis, and one who is about to attack. And he is going to swing at Megan because she did just light his ass up. Does a 23 hit?
Oh boy, does it.
Does.
Alrighty, so he's gonna hit you with a 23, which is going to be... I'm just rolling unnecessarily well for these guys. It's gonna be 9 total.
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck?
Let me make a concentration check. Wow, guys. Hey, guess what? I crit on my concentration check.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Unnecessary time to crit, but I'm glad to still have it.
Damn.
Again,
Fabulous.
Listeners, I don't roll like this. I don't know what's going on.
So he swings at you with all the might of a toddler with a field hockey stick and, busts your kneecap.
Ow.
And we are back up to Travis.
All right.
Don't worry, Megan. We keep a doctor on staff.
Great, yeah, I'd hope so, being that you're a ski resort and all that.
You super don't.
How do we not?
You have Rainier.
I refuse to believe management would be so negligent.
Nothing bad has ever happened at the Rivery Mountain Ski Resort. Keep in mind.
But there's a hospital in town.
Normally I don't do this sort of thing, but that fucking hurt, my man. And Travis, picks up a ski pole, and he jabs at this thing.
Nice.
Does a 15 hit?
It does. Roll your damage.
Nice. 8 damage.
Very nice. The stench intensifies as this guy's you puncture his gut and his organs are and he's like
Horrible.
Ooh, I'm glad I don't have organs.
But I guess I will, with my bonus action, I'm gonna call back to Megan. Yo, Megan, that was sick! You got this! And that's gonna count as my healing word to her.
Nice. Thanks, Travis.
You get 8 points of healing back.
Woo!
So you're good.
I'm back at full.
Good shit. All right. So, this little dude is severely fucked the fuck up. But he's still going to... Yeah, he's going to swing at you again, Travis. 17 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
And that is going to be 7.
Whoop.
These fuckers pack a punch.
Yeah.
So he, while still impaled on the end of your ski pole.
Chomps all the way down.
Yeah, cartoonishly, like a typewriter. And whacks ya.
Youch.
I'm Freezy.
Yo, Freezy, my man.
Don't worry! I'm gonna make this the best day possible! And I swing my broom at the one that attacked Triple T again. That is a 24.
Whoa.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright. And 6 damage.
Nice. All right, so you swing down with your big old push broom, and you just fucking snap this dude's neck.
It's not a push broom. It's like an old-timey broom.
Oh, it's an old-timey broom. Forgive me. Let me retake that. You swing down with your fucking old-timey broom, and you smack this motherfucker, and you internally decapitate him, severing his spinal cord. He goes into violent spasms as the remains of his nervous system fire erratically.
Wow.
And I sweep him into the trash pile.
Good. You get your little scooper out and you sweep the goo into the little scooper thingy, and then you dump it into the dumpster. Very well done.
Wow.
Perfect. So actually, upon seeing that, the third one is just gonna dip
Hey.
immediately.
We should let him go so we can follow him? Thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah. So essentially, you can tell that as soon as it registers through this creature's thick, slimy skull that you are not an easy meal, and that his 2 dining companions have been murked. He grabs the remains of a piece of pizza and begins scampering off, basically up the mountain is the direction he's going.
Is he leaving tracks?
That's a great question. Let me...
Because maybe we should just let him go and then follow the tracks.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I will sprint after him and attempt to breathe fire on him.
Also, how fast is he going?
So, he is only going 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he just rolled, you will be unable to follow his trail. He blends very well into the natural surroundings. He blends very well into the snow and the rocks, and this is clearly, kind of his habitat. So while he's not, moving extraordinarily fast, we
lose him in the snow.
really cannot keep a bead on him. Yeah.
But if when he starts running, if we follow, could we at least try and attack him in this first round?
Yeah, if Megan, because you would have been next in it anyways, if you want to go ahead and
I will
take an attack on him as he begins.
Yeah, as he kind of sprints away, Megan will start to sprint after him, briefly consider letting him go, and then as she sees him dive into the snow and realizes we're not getting anywhere with that, I'll just breathe fire into that patch of snow.
Nice.
So I need a dexterity saving throw from him.
Oh, this hurts to watch.
He crit!
Wow, good for him.
Consider not.
I will empowered spell reroll a couple of these damage dice to see if I can kill him. Oh, it barely improved. Okay, so that comes to 11 damage, which halves to 5.
You kill the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
So you see, the cartoonish little lump in the snow as this guy's clearly, wriggling away, and then you fucking murk it. And there is just a perfect circle of melted snow exposing charred grass and a little cartoonish puff of smoke.
Megan kind of coughs smoke a little bit as she ends the spell and kind of turns around and brushes her hair back into place and is like, okay, that was gross.
Yeah, no, those things are, they're not wolves, but they do, those things sucked.
Do you think we did it? Are we done?
I mean,
They could maybe kill an average man.
it pretty clearly was heading back somewhere. I bet they've got a nest or fucking something like that.
Yo, Freezy, my man, do you all have, like, some potions or something around here?
Do we?
Well, you do have a spa.
And would that have healing properties?
Yes.
Because I could, like, take care of this myself, but then, like, I don't know if we're gonna hunt down a nest of these things.
Yeah.
Travis is, like, looking unwell.
So it's probably like midnight right now.
Yeah.
So I would say probably actually if you went to the spa right now, nobody would be there.
Well, bros.
Do we want to tackle a nest full of creepy, gross guys at midnight, or should we maybe we go get our beauty rest, hit the spa, grab some energy drinks or whatever the fuck you guys have there, and then we could go look for, whatever those things were.
Some fucked up little guys.
Fucked up little guys.
All right.
Okay.
I'm cool with that, man. Travis is like, his arm is covered in blood.
Yeah.
And he's got like...
I put my hand on Travis's wounds as an ice pack.
And so the blood begins to absorb into you, Freezy.
Oh, man.
Freezy's
you.
turning red. No, Freezy, please. Man, you're sucking it out. You're sucking it out.
I'm sorry.
Freezy was the real exsanguinator all along. Great. All right. So you guys head back in. You regroup with Jason, who was like, dude, I was watching all of that. It was sick, except for the parts
Bro,
where
check it.
I had to close
I show
my
him
eyes because it was super... Oh, God. Oh, dude. Ah, Jesus Christ. Oh, dude. But
This is like that one time when I landed wrong off my...
Yeah, I know. I was there. I don't want to think about it.
I realize that girlies are listening and I don't want to admit to fucking up my trick, but...
So you guys all go back to your rooms with plans to regroup the next day, and you can take your long rests.
I regale my girlies with every detail of Jason and my interactions.
Nice.
I conk out.
I would like to establish, I put in a good word for Triple T. I kind of talk up how cool he was and that he healed me. And we all, we can appreciate a sensitive man. A man who is a silver medalist in the Olympics and also knows when to heal. That's the ideal.
And does it through motivational speaking?
I have other methods as well.
Also, my room is a massive structure made out of ice that I made for myself. That I actually don't sleep.
I was going to say, do you
but
sleep?
I just sort of sit there inert for the night.
Wow.
It's behind the rest of the staff housing that the seasonal staff stays in and shit. There's just Freezy's ice palace.
Wow.
My fortress of solitude.
I absolutely knock on Megan's door like the crack of dawn.
She is, actually, she might be the type to already be up and have a health smoothie or something.
She's a Stairmaster girly, I feel like. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Triple T starts his mornings with a massive bowl of Lucky Charms and a Mountain Dew. So
Wow. Me and some of the other girlies were doing yoga.
Is the Mountain Dew on the Lucky Charms?
No, he keeps them separate.
Okay.
Thank God.
Is there milk
But yeah.
involved?
No, the Lucky Charms are dry though.
Oh, so it's kind of like a kibble, kind of like a pellet feeding experience.
Yeah, like a goat
yeah.
munching. Yeah.
I see the sunrise out my ice window. I'm just like, okay. And I stand up and walk back out.
Slaps his thighs like a Midwestern dad heading out.
My God.
I also eat a little grass. Gotta have my vitamins,
Alrighty, so you guys do have a few more locations that you could investigate if you would like.
What are the inside locations again?
So you already checked the office. So the other places would be the kitchens, the laundry, and the spa.
I say let's swing through the kitchens and grab breakfast, swing through the spa and grab health supplements, and then unless we find something that redirects us to somewhere else, just hit the slopes and start looking for some fucked up guys.
Yo, the Kuatoa shit's really taken off.
Health supplements? That sounds like a great idea.
Okay, so you guys head down through the kitchens. Nobody impedes you because you are, of course, everybody knows you are deputized. You head to the kitchens. Avon's down there doing some restocking, and they're like, hey, did anything happen last night?
Nah, man, it was all chill.
We fought some weird monster men.
Oh, yeah, well, we did do that also.
Cool.
Keep an eye out.
Cool.
All right.
Avon seems utterly nonplussed by this. You guys go swing through the kitchen. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
Just anything that looks out of ordinary in a kitchen, or else just we're grabbing breakfast sandwiches and going to the spa.
Can I grab, like, a T-bone?
A T-bone steak?
Yeah.
You cannot. If you want a breakfast sandwich, it's gonna be a vegetarian breakfast sandwich, because you cannot find a fucking piece of meat in this place.
Wow.
Are you fucking joking me?
Guys, where's all the meat?
The kitchen staff is like, we can't keep it in the fridge. I mean, it's just flying off the shelf. I guess up at the restaurant, they're just ordering a ton of meat all the time. We had these center cut pork chops and...
Huh. That could just be the frat guys, to be fair. That could just be the Matts.
Oh, yeah, no, Matt, no,
Yeah.
that's true, actually. Matts do eat 3 steaks a day each.
It's the retreats. Okay, that could explain
For
it.
a second there, I thought it might be something suspicious.
And Avon's like, yeah, probably. They're like, Avon, why are you still here? And they're like, I am cutting lemons. And they're like, you've been cutting the same
Cool.
lemon this whole time.
All right.
So yeah, that's probably what sticks out to you at the kitchens. But you can get your egg and cheeses, etc.
I stuffed some ice cubes into my face and just sort of absorbed their mass.
Wow.
Don't like that at all. And you head to the spa, yes?
Yeah.
The award-winning spa at Reverie. So you walk in, and it's really early, so like they have kind of just opened, so there aren't actually any clients in there yet. And the only person in there is she's this air genasi, actually, and she's wearing like pristine spa scrubs, and she has this like kind of dappled pale pink and blue skin, and just like a cloud of iridescent white hair.
Ooh.
And she looks up and she clocks you, Freezy, and she's like, oh, hey. Freezy, you know this to be Lilibet Waithringer. She is one of the estheticians here.
Hey, Lilibet, how's it going? Don't let me near the sauna, all right?
Hey, yeah, no, absolutely not. Good morning. It's a little early. We just opened, but, what can I do for you?
Our guest here needs some restoratives.
Yeah, do you have any, like, health supplements or Gatorade? We're looking, hopefully something we could take with us.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I would give you restorative cream, but unfortunately we are fresh out of I don't know where the fuck it keeps going. It is just flying out of here.
Everything's like flying out of here. Are you guys like selling, or is it just like a one particularly thirsty guest?
That is a great question. And I mean, we've been a little bit short-staffed, so like I haven't super been keeping track of like inventory as closely as I maybe should. I don't know, but the point being, I'm out of restorative cream. I'm also out of sunblock. Anyways, I do have a few things. And she can give you a couple of lesser health potions.
Nice. How many?
She'll give you 3.
Nice.
Wow.
3 potions of healing. They are simply blue Powerades.
So the things that are flying off the shelves, we've got meat, we've got sunblock, and we've got restorative cream? Much to consider.
I wish I had a shred of an explanation to give you.
I kind of like nod and I turn away and I'm like, man, maybe this place really can't afford to sponsor me. It seems like they're kind of...
Don't ever say that, Triple T.
I don't know, man. It kind of seems like it's not really like up to... I don't know. Something's going on here.
Well, maybe once we get rid of their gross little guys.
Did those gross little guys look like they used sunblock to you?
I don't know.
Maybe they ate it.
Wow. Maybe.
Were they really pale?
The little guys?
Yeah.
They were decently pale, in order to blend in with rocks and snow.
So they probably do need sunscreen. Let's, thank you for these. I take the blue Powerades.
Lilibet is just, like, staring at you guys, like, you know how, like, hairdressers are the type of people who just get told insane shit multiple times a day and just have to go, yeah, oh my god, yeah. That's exactly how she's receiving this all. She's like, yeah, fucked up little guys. Oh my god, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. You should leave him.
Okay.
And you guys head out from the spa. And you said you were just heading kind of out to the grounds.
I think we were gonna head up the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, just try to figure out where that fucked up little guy was going.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head up, out back again, back towards the mountain. And you are intercepted. Sounds so much stronger than I meant it. You run into Sailor, Blaze, and Stefan. They have just done an early morning run, and they roll up on you, and Blaze daps you up, Triple T, and she's like, hey, so any news on the stuff?
Oh, so, no. Bro, you gotta, like, you guys better be careful out there today, because we totally ran into some fucked up little guys last night.
Fucked up little guys?
Like, not in the fun way. Like, these guys were, like, I hate to say it, but they were freaks.
Sailor gasps.
They really were.
Freaky little guys.
Yeah. They tried to kill us.
Oh, yeah, dude. I showed them my scar that healed overnight.
Yo! Stefan looks like kind of nauseous about this, and Blaze thinks it's totally lit. Blaze and Sailor are like totally on board with this. And they're like, so are you guys like hitting the slopes or some shit?
Oh, yeah, obviously.
We're investigating.
Well,
Like, for sure.
You haven't seen any monster nests up there, have you?
monster nests? Yeah, only Blaze's hair. Blaze smacks Sailor. And Blaze goes, well, wait, Megan, girly, you need gear. If you're going to be hitting the slopes, we need some fucking gear. And the three of them kind of grab you and frog march you towards the rental shop.
Great, yeah, this is fine.
Yo, Megan, do you have money?
Yeah, of course I have money.
All right, chill,
She's got the black card.
Yeah, I've got my dad's credit card, obviously.
So they take you, and Sailor and Blaze are very enthusiastically outfitting you in various things.
Great.
Sailor is trying to get you into skis, which I'm not sure how T feels about.
T's just chilling out by the gondola area.
Hell yeah.
I skied before, but...
So Stefan kind of hangs back with you, T, and is like, so... nasty little freak men, you are saying, is what you found?
Yeah, there were 3 of them, actually.
3 nasty? Ew. I don't like that at all. And he starts applying sunblock.
Yeah. Yo, bro, have you been, using a lot of that lately?
Yeah, of course I use a lot of this. It's sunny out here.
Oh, man.
How much meat you been eating?
Meat?
Yeah.
I'm vegan.
What about Blaze and Sailor?
I don't know. I don't keep particular track of their meat intake.
Yo, have you ever tried that cream that, Lilibet uses?
Cream?
Yeah, man, what's your skincare routine?
Oh, Val, we don't have time to go into Stefan's skincare routine.
I whisper to Triple T. So you think this guy's a monster or what?
Well, here's the thing. So I did think, there were 3 freaky little guys, and here are 3 seasonal workers. However, we did kill a couple of them, and
all of them.
Yeah, and you can't I don't know, man.
I don't know. Maybe they respawn or something. I don't know.
Maybe you can come back to life Like, you can be revived if you're, like, I don't know, but, like...
I mean, buddy, look who you're talking to. The bounds of life and death are fuzzy in this world.
It's a lot harder, I feel like, when you've been totally incinerated, you know?
Stefan is just staring at you guys.
Hey, yo, Stefan, do you, like... This is a weird question, but do you ever moonlight as, like, a fucked up little guy?
Well, I have DJ'd a few raves.
Yeah, you get, like, really spindly fingers?
Spindly fingers.
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
By this point, Blaze and Sailor have come back out with Megan, who is looking just so ski chic.
Yo, Blaze, how many T-bones do you down a day?
What the fuck are you two talking about?
On average.
Yeah, on average of maybe like a third.
It's gotta be the mats.
Yeah, no, I think this is nothing, guys.
Then what was the point of this scene?
I don't know, man. I saw a red herring in the sunblock that my man over here was slathering on. And... Hey, yo, Freezy, you brought it up first.
Megan is not happy about being in ski gear, but she is taking lots of pictures for Instagram.
Okay. Do you have any theories right now that you would like to...
I was just following your lead, Freezy. Sorry.
Any accusations you would like to levy?
I think the bed and breakfast is run by vampires.
Yeah.
I think they're making fucked up little guys.
But then what?
And I think... Okay, hang on a second. I can do this. So, the bed and breakfast is run by vampires.
I want to reach out to Stefan and with my icy wet hand, like, try to wipe sunscreen off of his face and see if he suddenly starts burning in the sunlight.
No, stop that.
I pull out my garlic butter slathered breakfast sandwich.
I don't think these guys are vampires. I think these guys are just hanging out.
Yo, Stefan, you gotta try this.
Okay.
It's vegan. It's fake butter, man. Don't worry.
I'll get one. I don't want to eat your food that you have been eating.
I wrapped this one up for later.
No, I'm good. Thank you. So we're going to go with vampire bed and breakfast.
Is this like a clue thing where we have to present our ideas and then you say nope?
Yes.
I think they've been sending their guys, their spawn, over the mountain to sabotage Reverie so that it'll get shut down from the bad press.
Yeah.
I do feel like there's an inside man somewhere, but I don't know who it is.
And, like, I don't know if it's vampires specifically, because there's probably a lot of man-eating monsters in the monster manual.
That's true.
But vampire is the one that suggests itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also thought were-rats, but they weren't described with a tail. Yeah.
All right. So as you guys are kind of bandying about, the phrase vampire bed and breakfast is stated, and Stefan scoffs. And
what was that, Stefan?
Vampires.
I throw my sandwich at him.
It bounces harmlessly off him.
I opened it up first, so the garlic butter faced out.
Megan kind of like holds out a hand to T and goes into back into girly gossip mode and is like, "Have you heard something, Stefan, about that bed and breakfast on the other side of the mountain?"
Have I heard something about the bed and breakfast? I am the bed and breakfast.
Sorry, what was that?
What?
Stefan?
Yes! I am the one responsible for all of the missing miniature toiletries and linens. And for the murders also, which is probably more your point here. And Blaze and Sailor are like, what the fuck?
Wow, you really gave that up easy, huh?
I'm sorry, I have a time limit here.
I think he was a little hurt by calling his guys freaks, which is, that's on me.
It seems like we hurt his feelings.
No, you're right, they are freaks. I have no, you're completely right.
Wow, you just hang out with a bunch of freaks?
Get a load of this guy.
It's because they are my customers. You see, I'm opening.
I smack him with my broom.
You know what they say. You are what you eat.
Let him finish his monologue.
Ahem.
Megan is filming for Instagram.
I'm opening my own Lux Resort on the other side of the mountain, the Frostbite Bed and Breakfast, and what better way to outshine your competitors than by sabotaging them from the inside to make their place seem so unsafe that customers come to yours instead.
Can't fault his logic.
From Freezy, where you had wiped Stefan's face a little bit, everything kind of starts to melt.
Are you a snowman too?
And everything kind of starts to shift and change, and his hair goes from like coiffed and blonde, frizzy, translucent white, and his skin turns from rosy to gray and leathery, and his fingernails kind of go into claws, and his eyes are all like bloodshot red. He kind of looks like Eddie the Head, basically, is what I'm picturing. And he goes, "Customers, I meant lunch-timers."
Wow. Yeah.
I think you could still call those customers.
Yeah.
I feel like as a vampire, you ought to like have like a charisma minimum of like 15, man, and you're just not hitting it.
I don't think he's a vampire. I think he's something else weird.
I'm super not a vampire, but the point is we eat people, and the frostbite is a ruse to lure vulnerable tourists who are already engaged in risky behavior like drinking and premarital sex so that we can eat their meat, and people will just assume it was a ski accident, and nobody will ever be the wiser.
Yo, you're eating meat over there?
And you three just look so delicious, we would love to have you.
Yo, wait. We?
I look delicious? Really? Never heard that before.
You're the drink.
And as the Stefan creature is delivering this monologue, he walks out onto the skating pond. For just like a really nice dramatic framing.
Yes.
Because if you look at your handy map for
Go off,
$4.99, you can see the way that it's oriented in front of the resort proper, the lodge. So he is standing in the center of the frozen skating pond. And roll initiative, please.
With pleasure.
11. Damn, I don't know why we let him just walk onto the pond like that.
I got a really excellent video, though.
Well, I rolled a 1, which makes it a 5.
I got a 14, Mommy.
Okay. Grand. So, the first thing that happens in initiative is that the ice of the pond creaks a bit under the sudden motion.
Terrible news for a skating pond.
Wow, that can't be up to code.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's like weirdly dense or something.
That's true. None of us have tried to pick him up.
Okay. Megan.
I'm first? Ooh. Okay. So can I get so this man looks, what precisely does he look like?
He looks like a kind of desiccated corpse.
Ooh, okay. Gross. I will
That'll burn easy.
go ahead and, how like far into the pond is he standing?
He is, I'd say, from the long end of the pond, he is 40 feet in, and from the short end of the pond, he is 100 feet in.
Okay. In that case, I will... Yeah, let's keep doing it. I'm going to run kind of to the edge of the pond, and then I'm going to go ahead and run out onto the pond. I'm assuming we were, like, standing at the edge of it.
Right.
So I will go ahead and run a bit of the way out onto the pond, and I will go ahead and do the same thing I did yesterday. I will cast Dragon's Breath on myself, and then I will breathe fire out in a cone, hitting just this guy. So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie. That's an 8.
Ooh, he fails. So he will take the full. I will empowered that and re-roll 2 of these. Gets me a 13 fire damage.
Great.
And then I will be standing on the pond, looking nervously down at the ice beneath my fiery feet. And that is my turn. I look back at the lodge just to see if anybody's watching.
Okie dokie. He's actually going to take his movement and come up to you, kind of slippity sliding as he goes.
Ooh.
And he's going to swing a long sword at you.
This man has a sword? You brought a sword to
Yep.
a ski resort?
He pulls a sword out of nowhere. It is just a straight up sword.
I thought that ski was weird looking.
Does a 15 hit?
It does. Yeah, it does.
Alright, so you're gonna take 6 slashing damage
Okay.
off of that. And then he is going to try and swing again, and he will miss you.
Ooh, huge win.
So he just kind of lashes out with the sword, but the ice factor is definitely thrown off his aim. Freezy.
All right, so how far is this guy from me now?
30 feet.
All right, so first, you know I'm going into a rage.
Damn right.
I grab a couple twigs from nearby and give myself angry eyebrows again.
You again have advantage on intimidation checks.
And I run forward, and as I run, you see I have my broom in one hand, and I lift up my other hand, and just a massive, long icicle just, like, grows out of it, which I then hurl as a javelin at this guy.
Nice.
So true.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
7 damage.
Great.
I shout, Megan, duck!
Megan ducks.
And I do my full movement, so I'm right up there in melee with my broom ready.
Perfect. Great. Travis.
I see this dude pull out a sword, and Triple T goes, "Whoop!" and casts mirror image on himself.
So true,
Very
King.
interesting.
So now there are 3 of me, and he can't tell which one is which. And the next thing that Trav is going to do, he is going to enter the ice, staying out of melee range of Stefan, but he is going to, as a bonus action, use his Mantle of Inspiration ability, and he is going to... trying to think how he can do this on a freaking skating pond. Oh, okay, so to get onto the pond, Travis takes a running leap with his board, and because he is a satyr, he can jump pretty fucking high. So he jumps up into the air, does a sick flip, and skids right onto the ice on his snowboard, spraying pow just absolutely everywhere. And my good buds Megan and Freezy are each going to get 5 temp HP.
Wow.
Golly!
And they can immediately use the reaction to move up to your speed anywhere without provoking opportunity attacks.
Sick.
nice.
So Megan could get out of melee if she wants.
Yeah, I will take that opportunity to get the hell out of melee.
I'm gonna stay in melee.
Yeah.
I will just back up. I'm just gonna back up 10 feet toward the edge of the pond.
Perfect.
Nice.
And I look over at Triple T and I'm like, wow, that was a sick trick.
Bro, it's even better on the mountain. I swear to God, we're gonna get up there.
Okay. Top of initiative. Lair action takes place. And I sure did just roll something.
Okay.
So, suddenly, with the impact of Travis's landing from this sick 360 he just did, and the combination of that...
360?
580. The combination of that with the, external heat kind of radiating off of Megan at all times, and the thunderous weight of Freezy,
I'm 600 pounds.
yup, rocketing out there, the ice of the skating pond shatters. I need dex saves from everybody.
I'm gonna add my bardic to this.
Sure.
Ha! I have advantage. I'm a barbarian.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! But I don't need it because I got a nat 20 on my first roll.
Hey.
So that's a 21 total.
Okay.
I've got a 17.
16.
Okay. So everybody saves.
Wow.
So all of you manage to not fall through.
Nice.
It's totally fine. Trav has excellent core strength and balance, so he just sort of skids off the water, manages to surfboard it a little bit back onto the ice.
Yeah, so you guys are all
You fool!
fine.
Did you think you could harm me with ice that I myself helped sculpt and smooth?
And he goes, no, I did not. That was not me. That just did that.
Oh.
God, it's a wonder I even had to work to sabotage this place. Also, his Swedish accent disappeared when he dropped the disguise. That was a choice.
Damn shame.
I knew there was no such place as Sweden.
Megan, it is your turn.
Beautiful. So I don't want to be standing on the ice. So I'm going to go ahead and, just for the drama of it, as to just go ahead and take my weight off the ice entirely, I will just sort of fly up into the air. As I'm going to go ahead and cast Chaos Bolt at Stefan as I sort of like skip away from him. So that is a... Hey, everybody guess what I just rolled?
Did you fucking crit?
Getting that one?
No, it's a nat 20 again.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
So... Yeah, that's a 25 to hit.
Yep.
And it will do double damage.
Yep.
I will do psychic damage.
Ooh.
So I'm doing psychic
Nice.
damage, and I'm doing a total of 16 psychic damage. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's a crit, so I'm doing more than that.
Ha.
That will be a total of 29 psychic damage.
Oh my god.
As Megan just kind of like, you see her as this ice starts to give way under her. This like hot air kind of comes under her feet and sends her springing up into the air and safely to the edge of the pond, and kind of like from her hand fires out this bolt of energy that like twists and becomes purple as it slams into Stefan. And she just kind of, as she lands, she's like, all of these theatrics and the ice just cracked right under you. And she, like, flips her hair and, like, looks back over her shoulder to see if Jason or her girlies are watching.
Everybody has their, like, noses pressed up against the windows in the resort. And the girlies are like,
Hi!
So Megan lifts off and she fires this bolt of twisting purple energy. And this energy just slams right into the creature that was formerly known as Stefan's chest and just twists straight through there like a drill bit. And suddenly his entire form, this like desiccated corpsey form, begins to glow with purple light as if the beam is like spreading within him. And he's just making horrible sounds, not unlike the little creatures from last night.
Is this good or bad?
And you see his footing kind of gives way as, he's being, like, shredded by psychic beams.
Mm-hmm.
And he slips a bit on the ice. And he falls beneath the ice, and
Ooh.
There is a muffled explosion of purple light and energy underneath the surface of the broken, frozen pond. And then everything goes still. You just killed the fuck out of him.
Wow!
Wow.
So true! Yeah!
He had 25 HP.
Uh-huh.
Left.
Oh. Yo, I think that dude's dead.
Yeah.
I turn to everyone watching and I say, ta-da! Nothing to see here, folks.
Nobody dies at Disneyland, but this guy was just the first. Congratulations, you successfully killed the white. He was a white who was disguised and sabotaging Reverie from the inside so that people would instead come to his resort, which was actually just a place for gross cannibal monsters to eat the people, because everybody would just be like, oh, ski accidents.
Wow.
Well,
Cool, I guess.
anyone want some hot chocolate?
That isn't how these things normally go when I go to these sort of places, but,
I just kind of figured this was how all ski resorts are. This isn't, like, normally part of it.
No, no, Megan, listen, normally you actually go skiing, and it's chill.
Wow.
So, nice little epilogues for you. Merowyn witnesses all of this, and she goes, I have to leave. I have to leave immediately. Merowyn suffers a nervous breakdown on the spot.
Oh, no.
Freezy, you may be promoted to property manager if you would like.
She was the second adult I ever met. But also, yes, I'll take it.
Congratulations, Freezy. You are now the property manager of the Reverie Mountain Resort, your home.
Wow.
This is all I ever wanted. Now what?
Travis, Rainier, and Jago have shown up, as everybody has shown up to watch what they assumed was going to be a slightly more climactic battle on this ice rink that turned out to be very anticlimactic. And Rainier looks at you, Travis, and he's like, well, I'm pretty sure we have a position open for an instructor if you're interested.
Look, man, I'm flattered, but, I'm just here to chill.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And Rainier goes into Jago's little backpack and pulls out a bunch of PBRs.
Wow.
So you crack open some cold ones because you're just here to chill. And
Yeah.
Megan,
Mm-hmm.
for your efforts, Freezy doesn't know he's doing this, but I'm gonna say that he does this.
Golly.
Freezy gives you the keys for one night in the Silver Peak Suite,
Wow.
which is the most luxurious suite in the resort. And, perhaps Jason would be willing to join you, given that there's safety in numbers.
Do you want to go to the fantasy suite?
Well, here's the issue, though, is that when there were a bunch of scary, fucked up guys, Jason just kind of ran away. And Megan's a girl who, appreciates, people
Some gumption.
some gumption and some sort of,
I'm sorry, Megan, but it could never be between us. You see, I am a snowman.
Megan, he's
assure
only
you.
5 years old.
I'm just gonna take all my girlies and we're gonna have we're gonna paint our toenails. I don't know, I'm so not a girly, so whatever girlies do. And
Lingerie pillow fights, mostly.
yeah, if Jason wants to hit me up when we get back to campus, he can think about that. I don't know, I might be busy.
Yeah, and you enjoy the rest of your day at the resort, finally getting around to that hot chocolate.
I finally hit the slopes.
I go find Triple T that night and I'm like, I have no idea if I have the authority to do this, but how'd you like to be the first ever sponsored snowboarder of the Reverie Resort?
Bro, you read my freaking mind, man.
No, you said it out loud a bunch.
Listen, in celebration, Travis gets to use one of the abilities that I didn't get to do, which is he performs for 1 minute in front of everyone, and they all have to make a save or they're charmed by him.
Wow! I will make this save.
Everybody voluntarily fails, especially Jason.
Yeah, I fail.
Wow, I don't voluntarily fail.
It's a whiz save, so go ahead, Megan.
Yes.
Let's see how you do.
So true. Well, great news. That was a 2 on the dice, so that'll be a -1 overall.
Wow, Megan so fails. She's so
I'm
charmed.
so charmed.
I do a funky little thing where I hop off my board and I sort of bound up the side of a craggy part of the mountain and check it! And I just jump off with the snowboard and it looks like I'm gonna plummet to my death for about 50 feet, but then I absolutely whip it off this jump.
Wow.
The mats go extreme. And you enjoy the rest of your vacations. Freezy, you enjoy the rest of a fairly uneventful work week.
And my life. I have no idea how long that'll be.
And the sun sets on a fractured skating pond and a resort full of happy living people.
Wow.
The end.
We've got to freeze that pond all the way down next time.
Oh my god.
Well, thank you all for joining us on that journey. It was nothing short of a journey. I hope you liked it, and if you didn't, don't tell me. I'm very fragile. I finally released Hannah and Andy from their peppermint bonds. Taylor has been freed this entire time.
I've just been chilling.
I had to lick my way out.
All right. But as always, we do have a couple of people we would like to thank in the spirit of the season. Number 1, thank you to Theo Golden, our logo artist, for our beautiful logo. You can find him at tgoldenart on Instagram. Second of all, thank you to Lucas Mangold for our annual theme music. You can find him at lucascarlmusic@gmail.com for all of your musical needs.
That's Carl with a K.
With a K.
With a K.
Oh, you guys, you did it.
Wow, we pay attention.
And yeah, so
Where can they find us, Nani?
they could find us on the fucking slopes, Anna.
And where else?
But also they can find... You can find us on Twitskis, Tumblr, and Insta at Ship of Fools Cast, and you can also visit our Patreon at patreon.com/shipoffools to get access to some unique bonus content, such as our side campaign, our after shows, and some of my foot photography.
And other things, if you're not into that.
Oh,
but
God. Have you been making unauthorized posts again?
Maybe. Don't worry.
$4.99 a month.
Hey, this one is my episode. But thank you all so much for listening. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your winter season. Stay safe, stay warm, and
Happy New Year.
wow.
Yeah.
We'll see you in the new year with your regularly scheduled programming.
Mwah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.